Hey guys, Joel here, back for another review, and today we're reviewing the Wave 2 of the Sonic articulated figures. So, right off the bat, I'm just gonna say, if you know me on Twitter, if you've seen my collection account Twitter, you know how I feel about this wave. Very underwhelming to me, I think. Compared to the first wave, it's very underwhelming. This is the first wave instance where we got the 2 re-releases. Granted, Sonic is different, but that's not going to be the same for other waves, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So, the character selection is very minimum. There's another Sonic with slight differences, and then the exact same Tails with a different accessory. It was a very similar accessory, but it's different. And then Knuckles and it's the Metal Sonic, which you'd think would really hold the wave, but well. So let's get to Sonic. Once again, Sonic, is the base figure for this, so. But first off, let's get what differences. He is different, mainly with the face. He has a different expression with the teeth. His eyes, first time you see them, they're wonky, but to be honest, the more I look at it, the more I got used to it. Still weird, though. And his legs are kind of... This is a case where it's not just mine, because I opened another one for that Chad the Hedgehog short, and aren't any different, but yeah. So let's get into articulation. If you haven't seen the previous video, he could move a full 360. I'm not gonna do it though. Arms can move up that much, down that much. A ball joint hands, legs kick up, back. This is where I thought there was a swivel. A ball joint. And then, yeah, that's the same articulation. Obviously, with Knuckles, with his dreadlocks, is kind of limited, but... Yeah, now let's get to Metal Sonic, because he actually has a different kind of articulation. Let me just... he's just gonna do that. So, Metal Sonic... Weird figure. Very disappointing, to me at least. Same articulation with the legs and the head. Arm, though. This arm, he does not move out. And this... He has the elbow joint, which is fine. I really like this arm, but... This arm, he can move up. And the elbow joint is sideways. So you can only move it this way. You can't have it this way. But... So, he's pretty much can only do this pose if you want to bend the elbows. Which sucks a lot. Personally, I just swivel it here and do this. I think this is fine, but that really sucks. You could always customize it. I've seen people who have replaced the joints as regular, but you shouldn't have to do that. We'll get to that later. We'll just look at articulation for now. Here, you can lean on the Tails. And then Knuckles, he's the same as Sonic, just he can't really move. I mean, he can. It's prohibited. And his elbows are kind of bent. Pre-posed. Not as bad as Tommy, though. Accessories. Sonic comes with a snowboard, which is very underwhelming. It's just kind of this. It's not based off any other design, at least from what I know. And then Metal Sonic comes with this, like a trap train. So you put that into place there. And he comes with I don't know what this is. I really could have sworn that the box said it was a Master Emerald, but it's just a Chaos Emerald. So this is a Chaos Emerald. I know what it is, but I thought it was a Master Emerald. Very disappointed by this. It's really small. And the tip is non-existent so that it can stand, which I guess is better. Quick comparison. Let's just compare it to the Jazzwares one that came with Knuckles. About the same size. However, this one does stand a bit taller. It's a bit thicker. I like this one more, to be honest. This one's fine. It's too big to be a Master Emerald, though. I kind of wish they had scaled it down a bit. So... Kind of sucks that they did that, but what are you gonna do about it? And then Tails is exactly the same figure. It's not like with Sonic where he has a different head, so I didn't even bother to take him out. Here he is. Same figure. Even a similar accessory. I put mine away, but it's the same box thing, just a different thing. And same thing with the box, except it's different. Same goes for, whoa, look at those eyes. Whoa. I didn't notice that until now. Whoa. Whoa, Metal Sonic, you okay, man? Alright, but, same box. So, yeah. It's very disappointing that... Anyways, let's look at the figures again. Sonic. His has his hands swapped pretty much. So, like, last wave Sonic had the gripping hand here and the fist here. Other way around now. He's the same. He's not the same figure, exactly. But he's pretty much the same as in, like, the body and head. Like, what I said with Sonic, I think still stands. Except that now, this Sonic doesn't stand. Okay, there he goes. Knuckles, on the other hand, he's a great figure. I really like him. He completes Team Sonic. He's a really great figure. I really, really like him. I think, even though his legs are kind of spread out automatically, it's still a cool figure. I like him. Kind of wish his arms weren't so bent, but, you know, I think he's fine. He's a good figure. Now let's get to Metal Sonic, this motherfucker. I don't like him. I really thought he was going to be the best of the wave, but he's really not. Let's start off with the reasons I said earlier. The arms. The articulation is weird on the arms. If I could have Frankensteined my own, I'd give it the shoulders of this one and then the elbows of this one. That would have made a perfect Metal Sonic. But they didn't do that. It's weird. Like I said. The paint is also really underwhelming. It's very, very dull. Just gray. They could have totally given it silver since they gave Shadow like actual gold cuffs. I still have him over here from the last review. They could have given this same kind of like goldish. Or obviously in this case it would have been silver. But I don't like him. I think I went a bit more in depth on my tweet. I'll leave a link to that Twitter post, but I don't like it. He's a fine figure, fine enough. Not the worst Metal Sonic, but he's definitely not the best. This is the first case where Jakks is like, kind of like not in the game, and Jazzwares are still... Jazzwares Metal Sonic is the perfect figure, I'd say. 10-inch, regular... He's a perfect figure, I think. So, it's very disappointing. Like, they gave him elbow joints, which is what I like. But the way they gave it to him would have made me just wish that they didn't give it to him at all. So, let's get to accessories. Let's get the comparisons. Really quickly, I'll just show Wave 1 Tails since he's the exact same figure. Pretty nice. If you want to know more about him, just watch my review on Wave 1. So first off, here's Sonic compared to Wave 1 Sonic. Superior. I think he's better for multiple reasons. Because he looks better, and then he can actually stand. Now, here's why I think there's more differences. I think maybe it's because of the head. Maybe, but I don't know if you can really tell. But he's taller. He's a tad bit taller. I think it's also the body or the legs, because you can see, like, the chest don't add up, and his, you know, he's taller, what I'm trying to say. So, he's a bit different in that. Knuckles, I don't have anything to compare him to. I didn't feel like pulling off the Jazzwares figure, and my Tomy Knuckles is in a box, so we'll just compare him to Wave 1, Sonic and Tails. There's Team Sonic. They look good. I think they look good together. And then Metal Sonic, I have a few comparisons. I have the Tomy, Modern, and Classic. I only had Classic here just to show him. Now we have the King, the Legend, Jazzwares Sonic, who's a bit damaged. Yeah. He just has some blue text there. Just ignore that. But if I had to rate these, number 1, Jakks Pacific Sonic. Number 2, Jakks Sonic, because there aren't those many Metal Sonics out there. And then this is still the worst figure to me. He's terrible. I hate him. He's garbage. But yeah. He's not a terrible figure. He's not terrible, but I don't like him. So yeah. So overall, this wave is, like I said in the beginning, very underwhelming. It's very disappointing compared to Wave 1, where we got great figures. It's just very disappointing with Metal Sonic. Knuckles is the best figure out of the wave, because he's the most original and best sculpt. The sculpt is fine, I guess. I suppose. Articulation is met with Metal Sonic. Before I give the rating, I know a lot of other people are mad about the reissues with Sonic and Tails in almost every wave. I don't like it either. As you can see, I complained about it a lot, but it makes sense as to why they would do this. At the end of the day, this is a kid's toy line. You know, their main focus is kids, so they're trying to sell to them. So, you know, they need to have 3 Sonics in the case. They need to have the main character. They need Sonic in the wave, which makes sense. But what I don't understand is the need to put Tails in every wave. Almost every wave, I says. Almost every wave? Wait. Yeah, almost every wave they put a Tails. As of now, besides Wave 3. But that one has the Eggman and the Sonic, even though there's already a Super Sonic in that wave. So, it's very disappointing, but Tails will be in Wave... Don't worry, for all you Tails fan who hasn't gotten a Tails video yet, Tails will be in Wave 4, along with Knuckles. So even though we're getting classic Sonic, it's, I guess, a bit of a different figure. And then, I'll get into this in another review, actually. I'll make a video about where this figure line is going. But for now, 8 out of 10. You don't have to buy this whole wave. I bought this in a case is how I got it, so I pretty much had to buy every figure. But I honestly probably would have gotten them anyways, because I'm trying to be a completionist. I'm trying to get at least every accessory. So, just buy Knuckles and Metal Sonic, I guess. Don't buy these 2. You really don't need these 2 figures. Maybe Sonic, but you definitely don't need Tails. If you're not a completionist, you're just buying figures to buy them, don't buy Tails. Maybe buy Sonic if you want the snowboard, but just don't buy Tails. Don't buy Tails or Sonic. Just buy the 2 figures. They're releasing them very frequently is a point that I wanted to make. Is that if you're not buying the full... If you're not a completionist, it's good for you. Because these are coming out like almost every month. Not every month, but every few months. So you can just buy the 2 figures that you need and be done with that. I don't think you have to buy every figure. I just buy it because I'm crazy. So yeah, that's review of Wave 2. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like this content. I'll be making more once I get Wave 3 and 4. I'll get them. I don't know if I should review the 2.5 figures. I have them all as of now. I have Wave 1 and 2. I have Wave 3 coming on the way, but I don't know. Let me know if you want to see that. And more stop motions coming out of the way. I'm just kind of with school and everything, so yeah. Bye.